Do you think running a company-wide 360-degree feedback review takes weeks of planning and endless spreadsheets? What if you could set up and launch an entire cycle from scratch in under 30 minutes? Let's dive into Effy AI. So this is Effy AI, and these folks will basically cut your admin time by 70% just by using their platform for performance reviews. They have tons of intuitive features, so let's get into it today, because this is truly a game changer. Let's start from scratch. A blank screen, no templates, and no prep work. With Effy AI, you can go from nothing to a fully launched review cycle in just minutes. All you have to do is click Create Cycle, Generate with AI, and then we can pick some options here. So we've got annual review, quarterly, monthly, or 360 feedback, which is what we're going to choose now. We hit Next, and it's super simple. We just need to answer the questions about what the review is and who it's for. So who will fill out this questionnaire? We're going to choose subordinates. What rating scale do we want to use? So you can basically pick your preferred one here, or even create your own. Let's go with this one. And then we can also add other things or preferences we'd like, and the AI will take that into account and actually implement it. So as you've seen, you pick your review type, set your goals, and the system walks you through everything step by step. No HR operations experience needed. And the best part is, you can sign up for a completely free account. All the features are included, and you don't need a credit card. You can literally try out everything you're about to see here today. Now, we've used the AI to create the form here, and this is where it gets interesting, because you can see it's built everything out for us. Instead of making forms manually in Google Forms or spreadsheets, Effy AI generates a custom review form in just seconds. You just tell it what you want to measure, whether that's leadership, communication, performance, or growth potential, and the AI automatically creates structured, role-specific questions. Even better, you can customize different sets of questions for managers, peers, and direct reports, all within a single unified 360 review cycle. No more duplicating forms, no more copy and paste headaches, just one smart, streamlined setup process. So here are all our questions. I can see that I'm pretty satisfied with how these turned out. And yes, these are the options we've chosen for them to use. We can also go in and add a question if we want, or we can add a whole new form, as you can see here. Once we're satisfied, we move on to participants, and then we can add the reviewees we want to include on this form. So let's go ahead and add everyone here. Customer Success Manager, Head of Customer Success, Head of Engineering, Product Marketing Manager, and I think we'll leave the senior folks out of it. Once we're happy, we click Add 4 Persons, and as you can see here, that's going to be the reviewee and the upward review. We can actually go ahead and add the senior team members too. And once everyone is added here, it's really simple. All we have to do is go to Settings. Now, in the settings, we can look at the workflow and sequence, so we can require the reviewee to acknowledge their review report. We can look at visibility and access, which basically lets us know who can see the report, and then reminders and notifications. So this is where we can set up the cycle. Instead of juggling tracking sheets and email drafts, everything's all in one place on a single screen. We've got reviewer assignment rules, anonymization settings, access controls, and of course deadlines down at the bottom. And it's all toggle-based and intuitive. You don't need to be an HR specialist to get this right. So let's go ahead and pick a date here for when this is due. Let's choose March 9th. Hit Save, and we can even preview the email that will be sent out. This looks pretty good. And yes, the AI basically wrote all of this for us. So once we're satisfied, we hit the Send button, and it's going to send the form to all the reviewees. Now, on this Reviews page, we can see that yes, we're waiting for responses from all of these people. We can actually go in and remind them if we want to as well. So we can click Manage, Send Reminder Email, and it'll just remind them with some simple text. And of course, we can hit Send on that. Now, if we go to the top left-hand side and click Workspace Settings, we can go to Connections. We can actually integrate this with Slack. So that will actually give them automated reminders in Slack, which could be great for your workflow. Once enabled, Effy automatically nudges participants who haven't completed reviews. So no more chasing people, no daily follow-up emails, and no manual tracking spreadsheets. Now, once we're ready, you can launch the cycle with one click. And of course, invitations are sent automatically. A live dashboard activates so you can track participation in real time. You'll see who's completed, who's pending, and the overall progress rates. And here's the real payoff. The moment the review cycle closes, the AI generates a written employee summary automatically. And that is what we can see here. So here we can see the strengths, areas for improvement, actionable insights, and even team-level analytics that are ready instantly. That means the manual post-review reporting work is already done for you. We can see here we get tons of different data about each employee and how they responded. So you have no more excuses for putting off team feedback. Go to Effy AI right now, claim your free account, and launch your first company-wide 360 review in the next 30 minutes. That's going to be it from me. Links will be in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.